Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back. Got update number 7 for you for the song Mr. Perfect. I'm going to be kind of a little bit more of an off the cuff update. I'm just sitting down to work for the day. Normally, I would kind of get a few hours of stuff done and then recap things, but I'd had a long session in here yesterday, probably 4 or 5 hours. I was in the studio and working on bass lines and doing some tracking, doing some mixing. And so I figured I'd sit down and collect myself live with you and figure out where we're going next on this bad boy. So, like I said, bass was kind of the target. So we'll have a playthrough here. And then after, we'll talk about what we did. So here we go. This is the first time I'm hearing the new bass on the headphones. As I was mixing on monitors yesterday, it sounds real good. Can definitely hear a few things that now that I'm on the headphones, a couple of like the guitars and the synth can come up a little, which is nice because you can barely hear them here on the monitors. They're sufficiently loud. Um, my gut tells me that they're not loud enough. I probably need to go back and listen to some other music to hear just how loud the higher end of things can actually be because I know sometimes, at least in my studio environment, I trend towards like a bassier sound and not necessarily on purpose. So, um, yeah, so let's break down some bass here. Talk this through. Um, kind of got stuck between a bunch of things, so I have a picked bass track and show you how that sounds. Okay, and then I've got a plucked bass. I think I like that one a little better. Um, but I may end up blending in just a little bit of the picked bass there. Kind of went with a more simple loop for now. And then in the chorus, we same thing, got a couple things in mind to add some expressiveness, but for now I feel like it sounds pretty good to just have this deep sustained bass tone here, and we'll keep it kind of a broken up drum beat that's not really like a full beat, where there'll probably be some tom work and some hi-hat work, but here it'll actually kick back into a beat. So we're always going for that dancey vibe here. um, all about that. So So yeah, so I had kind of a little bit of some thinking regarding the bass, and it's gonna apply to the rest of the song too. My mindset has always been, you record and then you mix and then you master, and as good as it sounds, it's not done before you master it. And I came to realize yesterday that it's been messing with me a little because it's like I don't even know how to master technically. Uh, I have an idea of what's done during mastering, and I feel like I'm capable of doing that, but I haven't actually successfully mastered anything. So I could have the mix sounding as good as I've ever made music, and with this mindset of that being the official process, uh, nothing's done. So even if my mix sounds amazing, it's still not. I'm not done. Still have a whole nother process. So what I'm getting at is this is not necessarily a revelation for everyone else. In fact, I know for a fact uh, that younger producers uh, have kind of abandoned that approach. They stick their mastering chain right on their output bus, and they call it good, and they just mix into that, and then when they're done mixing, the song's done. So I'm gonna try that, and I'm gonna see how that affects my workflow. And one of the things that looks like is the bass is all right here. So I loaded up this channel with plugins, and it's not even as bad as it was. But these are the things that definitely had an impact on the sound thus far. I've got the amp here, and then I've got it limited with FabFilter, and then this one makes it mono. That's just the native plugin to Studio One, and then I got the EQ, and then I've got the JST bass glue as a compressor there on the end. Um, but when you click on it, the bass is the bass is loud and sounds good, and we're right up at at 0 dB, right where we want to be. So now I don't need to do anything more with the bass. It's done. Set the level. It's really loud there because I had that pick bass playing too. So you know what I mean? Now it's done. I don't have to worry about how to affect that sound later. I just call that sound done and we can move on. So I'm gonna see how that works. But that's pretty much it for now. I've got to do some in the immediate future here, meaning this afternoon. I want to get some bass work done for the bridge, second half there. I want to get some hi-hats done because my wife and kids are out of the house, so I can actually play some drums and bang around. So I'm thinking some hi-hats for the chorus. Start playing around with some ride cymbals for the bridge, maybe. Um, and yeah, we'll just keep chipping away at this thing. I thank you guys for your 10 or 11 minutes this afternoon, and hope you have a good rest of the weekend. And we'll see you back for update number 8 very soon. Take it easy, guys. Thanks so much for checking out the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll chat with you later.